Hey, how's it going? It's Sam Frost here, back with some more digital marketing advice. Now, in today's video, I want to answer a question I've seen asked a few times online, and that's, how can you do Google Ads advertising for free? Long story short, you can't. Google is not going to allow you to run your ads for free. You have to pay them. If you want to get free traffic from Google, you've got to look at SEO, trying to rank your business better on organic search. But there is a time cost to that, and there can be a genuine cost cash-wise in terms of getting your website set up and optimizing your site and all those kind of things. Google doesn't just hand out free advertising all of the time. There is an exception. From time to time, Google will entice new advertisers onto the platform with free coupon codes or promo codes that are usually kind of like a contribution basis. So it'll be something like, start your Google Ads account and get up to $500 in free advertising when you spend $500. It's pretty rare, I haven't seen it in a long time, where Google will just give you free cash or a voucher basically to advertise with no contribution from your end. You've got to put something in. It's usually sort of dollar for dollar up to a certain point. Sometimes the offer is at the smaller end, sometimes it can be bigger. It's worth having a look around and seeing what Google might have to offer. You can just jump on Google and search for things like, Google Ads, starter credit, and there'll usually be some kind of link that pops up, or you might get communications from Google sent to you to try and get you onto the platform. So if you want to do Google Ads for free, I guess in theory you could argue that if you're getting some kind of voucher, it's sort of for free, although like I said, it's on a contribution basis, usually $1 for $1 up to a certain figure. Outside of that, there's no way to do Google Ads for free. I remember way back in the day when I was first getting into digital marketing and affiliate marketing in particular, this is like in the sort of Wild West era of digital information products, and I can't remember the exact name of the product. I think it was something like The Rich Jerk or something weird along those lines. There was this guy who advertised an info product that was basically all about getting Google Ads clicks for free. And long story short, the crux of that was no sort of system to get you to get your ads clicked on without paying Google anything. It was just looking at it from a different perspective that was saying, hey, if you spend $1,000 on Google Ads clicks but make $10,000 in profit, well, you've 10x'd your money and you've sort of got the ads for free if you look at it from a different perspective. And I kind of see where they're coming from. It's very much like clickbait and not really truthful. But that's the other aspect of Google Ads. If you're looking at how can you get them for free, you're not going to get genuinely free advertising. It's just not going to happen that way. But in theory, and I think it's a reasonably valid way to look at things, if you can make more in terms of revenue and more importantly profit from your Google advertising than you put in on a cost basis, well, why wouldn't you keep it going? If you're putting $1 in and you're getting $5 back in profit once you work it all out, could you put in $10 and get 50? Could you put in $100 and get 500? Could you put in 1,000 and get 5,000? And so on until you hit that point where you've kind of exhausted your pool of potential customers, you hit that point of diminishing marginal returns, and then you might have to look at sort of capping what you're spending. Now, not every business, not every industry, not every vertical is well set up to do this. So it's kind of easier said than done. But for things like e-commerce, for example, it can definitely be possible with the right product, with the right profit margin, with the right targeting, with the right skills to effectively put in $1 and get much more than that $1 out, if that makes sense. And from some people's perspective, I guess you could kind of look at that as free advertising. My personal view is there is no such thing as a free lunch when it comes to Google Ads. The credit system I mentioned before, the sort of enticement to get you on the platform, you have to contribute to that. Google's not going to start just giving completely free advertising unless I'm totally missing something. And yeah, although you can look at the sort of profit aspect as saying I spent money and I got far more than that out for my business, there's still a cost to actually purchasing ads in the first place. And you've got to be in some sort of position financially to pay for advertising on your credit card or debit card for your business before you potentially see that return. And there is no guarantee of that return either. So look, there is no way to run Google Ads for free, short of you being willing to try some sort of crazy fraud with your credit card, which I'm definitely not suggesting, and you could get yourself into tons of trouble with that. You've got to pay Google. It's all about whether you can turn that payment you're giving Google into more than what you've put in terms of revenue and profit for the business. If you'd like to learn more about Google Ads, how to be profitable with Google Ads, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and please do comment if you have any questions or concerns.